If you are on a quest for happiness, you will probably never find it, because happiness is not a destination. You don't end up at happiness. Happiness is not a place that you get to. Happiness is something that happens on the way to you growing up. The more you grow up, the more you become love, the more you get rid of the ego, the more you get rid of your beliefs, your fears, then the happier you will be. And the reason you'll be happy is because you no longer will be so judgmental. You won't be thinking that everything is somebody else's fault. And then happiness just happens. It's not something you have to find. It's not an endpoint. It's the result of a life being lived well, as opposed to a struggle that's never ending. So as you grow up, lower your entropy, you become not so self-centered. It's not all about you. You don't live in a universe where you're at the center of it. It's not so much about you as it is about how can I help? What can I give? What can I do to be of service? How can I make this person feel better? Not, oh no, how could they say that about me? That makes me feel bad. See, that's all about me. As opposed to, well, I wonder why that person feels that way. How could I help them maybe see it some other way? And you don't help somebody see it other way by explaining to them how they're wrong. That never works. That just makes it worse. You have to help them grow up in their own way, just like you have to grow up in your way. Step one is to realize you have fear. All the choices that you make in a day, most of those are made by your fear. Becoming authentic has to do with just saying, well, okay, who am I? What am I? And most people have no idea, who am I? Because like we said, you identify with your ego. You're your ego, you're your story, your beliefs, that's who you are. Well, you see, that's not who we are. That's just the way we see ourselves. That's our projection of us. So becoming authentic means letting that story go and saying, all right, at the bottom level then, or just who am I? What do I feel about? And why do I feel that way? I need to change the way I am. Because when I'm just the way I am, I'm not very nice. My life gets unpleasant. Why is that? How is it the way I am is not very nice? Oh, I'm belligerent. Oh, I blame people. Well, I need to change that. You see? So now you're being authentic rather than justifying. See the difference? Mm-hmm. One of them, the ego justifies, and okay, I'm rude or I'm nasty or I'm whatever because I have to be, because people are like that. You blame them, justify your actions. That's the ego justifying. The opposite of that is being authentic. When you say, yeah, I am that way, that's not a good way to be. I need to be different than that. I can't change other people. Other people are who they are. I can only change myself. I need to let go that these things upset me and make me angry. See, so that's accepting the fear and dealing with it rather than hiding the fear, blaming others. There's no fear there. It's not me, it's them. Changing your outside world isn't going to make you happy. It'll change things for a while, and it may make you feel happier for a short time, but eventually you'll end up in the same place because that's who you are. That fear is defining you. You know, how many old people do you know who just aren't very happy? I mean, they get through life day by day, but they're not really happy. That's because they never did get rid of that fear. And guess what? After they die, they get to do it again. They get to try again. You see, so, you get all the chances you need to work on it. But if you never do it, you're kind of stuck in your consciousness evolution. You can't get past that point, and all your lives are just this constant string of struggle. I can't see why people would not choose to get rid of the fear, other than the fact that they're full of fear. They're so full of fear that they can't get rid of the fear because they're so into their story and their excuses and their blame and their sad woe is me that they just have a hard time breaking out of that story to be different. It's not about just acting different. It's about being different. You have to change. When you get rid of a fear, you're not the same person anymore. And if who you are is not the way you'd like to be, then change it. Don't be that way. Don't react that way. Catch yourself and don't go there. Just do it. Just start somewhere. Just do it. And it will find its own way. It will all settle out and work out, exactly how it should.